Tim, well, that man's name is Bruce Whitman, and I spoke with his mom and cousin today who tell me that he suffered from bipolar disorder. He believed he was a very paranoid person, and he believed that he was being stalked by his former employer. But they also told me that he was kind and giving. A warning, this story does mention suicide.
He was a kind, caring, compassionate person, and that was all eclipsed by his mental health.
That's the voice of Rick Loza, the cousin of 49-year-old Bruce Whitman. Family members confirmed Whitman drove a car into the Multnomah Athletic Club with explosive devices early Saturday morning before it went up in flames, killing him.
The fact that he ended his own life was not shocking. It was surprising that he did something so big.
Loza says it was a known fact in the family that Whitman had serious mental health issues. His mother telling KGW he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and possibly schizophrenic. After witnessing the death of his sister as a teenager and surviving a motorcycle and car accident, his mom acknowledges he was troubled and never the same. His family also telling me he tried to take his own life in February.
The hours before he tried to end his own life in February, he'd written a manifesto that he had sent out to family members that was a ranting, incoherent, delusional mess.
He was held at Unity Center for Behavioral Health for 2 weeks, but then released, which Loza says was a failure of the healthcare system.
I feel like they let him down. When he was released from that, and then this happened, I don't know how they possibly thought it was okay to release him.
He says Whitman had a track record with neighbors, but also at the MAC, where Whitman used to work as a bartender before being fired. Loza says he learned about Whitman's job complaints from family.
He was worried that they were stalking him, that they were out to get him, just these things that were not rational thoughts.
But his mom and cousins say he had good qualities, a sense of humor, and was a giving person. He had a food library outside his house and would give away Christmas stockings during the holidays to kids. But his struggles with mental illness became too much.
And it's unfortunate that part of him is the part that won out and is the part that he's going to be remembered for. And he was so much more than that.
Loza tells me that he doesn't think Whitman intended to hurt anybody else with this incident. He tells me that he thinks it was a deliberate decision on Whitman's part to do this around 3 in the morning instead of later on in the morning when more people could have been hurt. Back to you.
So sad all around, Celine. Thank you.